Everyone feared the lonely Hell's Angel until one night a small boy knocked on his door. The old Hell's Angel lived alone at the edge of town where the highway noise never slept. People whispered about him: leather jacket, long beard, tattoos faded by time. They crossed the street when they saw him coming. But behind that rough look was a man named Jack, a biker who had lost everyone who ever mattered. One rainy night, Jack heard a knock on his door. Not a hard knock, a scared one. When he opened the door, he saw a small boy holding the hand of an elderly woman. The boy's clothes were soaked, his shoes torn, the grandma's hands trembled as she spoke. "Please, we just need shelter for one night." Jack looked down at the boy. The kid wasn't crying, he was trying to be brave. Jack stepped aside. Come in. The grandma's name was Margaret. The boy was Eli, 8 years old. They said they were passing through town and had nowhere else to go. Jack didn't ask questions. He never did. That night, Jack shared his last hot meal with them. Days turned into weeks. Eli started sitting in the garage, watching Jack clean his bike. Sometimes he asked questions. Sometimes he just listened. Jack hadn't felt that kind of quiet peace in years. Margaret cooked, cleaned, prayed silently every night. For the first time since his club brothers were gone, Jack's house felt alive. But the town noticed. Black SUVs began circling the area. Police patrols increased. Men in suits asked questions. Jack ignored it. One afternoon, a man in an expensive coat showed up. He didn't knock. He stared at Eli like he'd seen a ghost. "Do you know who that boy is?" the man asked Jack. Jack stepped forward. "I know he's a kid. He's under my roof." The man swallowed hard. "That boy's father owns half this town. Judges, banks, even the police answer to him. The richest family here. The richest family here." Jack looked back at Eli, who was drawing bikes on a piece of cardboard. "So," Jack said. The truth came out slowly. Eli's parents had died in a suspicious accident. Margaret had taken the boy and run, knowing powerful people wanted control of the family empire and the child. That night, Jack sat alone on his bike thinking he could walk away. But he didn't. When armed men came, they didn't expect resistance from a lonely biker. They didn't expect Hell's Angels to surround the street. Old brothers, old loyalties. Jack stood in front of the house, leather jacket on, eyes steady. "You want the boy?" he said. "You go through us." They never tried again. Months later, Margaret and Eli left town safely. Before leaving, Eli hugged Jack tight. "Are you my family?" he asked. Jack smiled for the first time in years. "Ooh, yeah, kid," he said. "I think I am." And the town never looked at that lonely Hell's Angel the same way again.